So hi guys, good day. So we are now at our final lesson, which is creating prototype. So in creating prototype guys, there are several things that you need to um, consider first before nga maka-create mo og inyong prototype. So in creating prototype, first you need to define the initial problem. So we've already done this one um, past few weeks, di ba? Then also you need to gather feedbacks and opinions from your stakeholders or clients sa inyong gibuhat nga project through interviews. Then after that one, you create a persona, clustered your ideas, write your need statements, and then all those things are very essential for you to kanang aya mo proceed sa prototyping or model designing, no? So since this is kanang naman sa pandemic guys, and medyo lisod-lisod ta, no, nga kanang maka gather og mga materials, and even if maka-gather ta og materials, there's a kanang limited time that we have. So I want you to create only the design or kanang visual representation sa inyohang prototype na buhaton. So before we discuss the instructions on how you will do it, let's discuss first the prototyping stage. So in prototyping stage guys, there are different things that you may use. You can use storyboards, systematic diagrams like flowcharts, or block diagrams. Those are the kinds of systematic diagrams. And then of course the outcome of prototyping is for you to actually kanang present your project to your clients and to those people nga mugamit sa inyong device. So aside that would be our last activity, no, pero muna siyang last stage sa design thinking. Last activity would be for you to design, or rather for you to explain and present your kanang prototype sa inyong client. So kung client inyo, inyong pamilya, then present it in front of your family. Then just have a kanang video of it. Yan na. So muna siya guys ha. So so in prototyping stage guys, you will likely use all your kanaang datas, gathered datas, especially your need statements and your clustered or generated ideas. So recall what you have kanang done, di ba? Last meeting when I've told you to create ideas and then summarize or kining cluster those ideas and katong mga ideas ninyong gipangbuhat. So from clustering your ideas, at least kanaang dapat namoy ma-produce nga isa ka solution adto. Okay? So that's why in our activity instructions, you need to create a final problem and a final solution. Okay? So as you can see here, I've already created an example of kanang final problem. So based from what I've kanang give as an example last meeting, sample final problem here is there's no means to control the number of people that will enter the university. Then based from that final problem, I've also created a final solution. So this final problem and final solution guys, ang ako ang once again, ang ako ang gitagag basis ani is katong gipangbuhat na ako nga based sa mga gathered data, mga inana. So make sure nga i-incorporate ninyo ang inyong mga gipangbuhat, mga data sa inyong problem, final problem, sa inyong final nga solution. So in final solution, as you can see here, I've created an automatic gate system counter where it counts the number of people that enters the university and hinders people when its counters reaches max amount. So muna siya ako ang final nga solution. Okay? Then I want you to create a flowchart of your system or prototype. So use proper shapes and arrows guys sa inyong flowchart ha. Then, if you don't know how to create a proper flowchart, you may refer to this link. Kana. So, just click this one or i-copy paste niyo, ibutang niyo sa inyong browser. Same na siya, okay? Gawas na siya nga kanaang web page. So, try to read this one before you create your flowchart para proper ang inyong shapes and arrows. Because, once again, guys, although that we will not have any quiz, no? And kani siya, it will serve already as your quiz. So, by the way, nasayip kong ingon diay, naditay quiz diay, pero isa ka buok, no? So, katong mga exempted adto, muna to siya. Okay? So, although natay isa ka quiz, ang isa ka quiz ani is kani ato ang question design thinking nga activities, no, series of activities. So, aside from this being a project, it is also one of your quiz. So, I expect you guys to actually perform or do this activity very well or do your best for this activity. Okay? So, before I discuss how to create a design, guys, in prototyping, very important, guys, that there's a desirability sa inyo ang prototypes. Okay? So, in desirability, sir, unsa may pasabot ani? What makes it attractive? Ask your question. Your project should answer the question, what makes it attractive? Because if people doesn't find your project attractive, pleasing, okay, or it does not have any features that makaingon sila, okay, magamit gini siya nga ano siya nga device or system or application, then they will not use it. Example, di ba? Para sa inyo karon, mogamit pa ba kamo? I do not know if nakasapon pa mo sa Friendster or Yahoo Messenger. Pero nakasapon mo na, guys, good for you. Mogamit pa ba mo Friendster o Messenger karon sa katong old nila nga UI? Di ba? Wala na, di na kayo mo gagamit, di ba? Muna gali ang reason gali nganong Yahoo will be terminating also their kanaang services. Diba? Sa pa yung mga lain nga mga companies, Kodak, mga inana, bitaw kay ngano man, because there's no desirability na sa human. Their products or their services or their models, okay? Dili na desirable sa human. So wala, dili na sila ganahan ana. It's because of walay qualities nga or attractive sa ilahang pananaw inana. Next is feasibility. When we say feasibility, the possible to do. Okay? So, feasible, meaning mabuhat man na siya or dili. Mura na ang feasibility, guys, ha? Mabuhat or dili. So, of course, we are, as I've said, guys, although that we do not mind the price or unsa ba ang kamahalon ba sa inyong mga devices, application, unsa ba ka na inyong ginapangbuhat ng project, although dili na to magmain sa kwarta nga part, pero dapat doable gina siya or mabuhat gina siya. The technology is there, the procedures, the system is there. Ma-create gid siya, okay? So ayaw mo once again pag-create og prototype nga dili mabuhat. For example, sir, mabuhat mi og sakyanan or sakyanan nga murag Gundam, mulupad tapos napagay laser. So guys, di ba, kuha na lang ta kanang istoryahay na pagkasakto, di ba, not feasible enough. Okay? So, sa pa yung mga unfeasible, sir, magbuhat mi og kanang spaceship. So, unfeasible gyud na siya. Ba? So, dili mabuhat. Okay? So, muna, dapat possible gyud siya nga mabuhat. Mabuhat man na, I mean, mabuhat man ang mga inaana, pero puhon pa. Okay? Wala tay technology pa nga para maka-create og inana bitaw may inana. So dapat the technology is there, the process is there, the materials, resources, etc. mabuhat gid siya na existing, okay? Then viability, meaning how sustainable is it, okay? When we say viability, guys, it tackles about business nga kuan system, ha. Dapat ang inyong product, especially puhon, mag-thesis mo, kunya gusto mo yung thesis lugar ibaligya ninyo or sa ba mag-generate mag-profit out of it. So you need to actually consider your prototype nga dapat scalable siya, at the same time sustainable, profitable, mga inana nga mga things. It focus about business because guys, let's just be kanang kuan bitaw istoryahanay nga pagkatinuod, di ba? Why do we create products? Of course, number one, duwa ra man na siya, di ba? Pinakauna is for you to generate profit or kanaang mag social responsibility ka, or kumbaga gusto ka motabang sa laing tao. So either na siya magpares gina silang duwa, pwede nga medyo sa imong pananaw dapat makatabang ka una aya mag-profit, or mag-profit ka una aya makatabang. So inana na siya, duwa ra na siya nga pagagi. Pero para sa kuha, no, if para sa kuha nga kanang mag-invent kog something, okay, or mag-create kog product or model, it should be makatabang sa uban aya dayon siya profitable, okay? Because kung makatabang siya sa uban, mas dali ka maka-profit. Para sa kuha lang na, ha. Okay, so there are a lot of people man pod nga mga ideas or opinions you can ask from them. Okay? So hence in innovation, guys, it is the combination between desirability, viability, and feasibility. Okay? Makita ninyo diri sa Venn diagram. Ang tunga-tunga na, guys, is innovation. Okay? When you create a product that human desires, that is kanaang feasible or mabuhat siya, then viable meaning profitable. Okay? That is the center, or that is the definition of innovation. Okay? So, kung makita ninyo diri, una, social responsibility man tao, or magamit sa tao, tsada saya, attractive, inana, viability, profitable siya, feasibility, doable. So, mana, innovation. So, you need to ask yourself, what works, what doesn't work, and how can we make it better? Okay? So, let's discuss how to create your prototypes na guys. So, after you create your flowcharts, of course, you need to design, okay? Create a design of your prototype. So, example on this one is kani, akong gibuhat ni siya, okay? So, pasensyahin na siya, medyo pangit ka na. Wala na akong gitarong gigkayo gid guys. Kay example raman ni siya. Okay? As long as nalang mo makita nga mauna siya. Okay. So, kani siya guys naka-isometric view. So, I want you to create a design as well as kanaang inyong screenshot, iyang top view, bottom view, iyang front view, iyang back view. Then, insert it within the document. So, kani isometric view lang ninyong nakita, ha. Then, kuan lang, pikas na dayon. Like, for example, kani siya, back view. So, kamo na ibahala, guys. Okay? So, then, after that one, I need you to fill up this table. Okay? So, for softwares nga mga students or mga nagpili og software applications, okay, so you need to put your module here or the application object. For example, buttons, kana siya nga taskbar, or kana siya nga kanaang menu, button, or kani siya nga kanang entry box, or kani siya nga kanang header, inana. So explain that one. Then of course guys, ang akong pwede gyapon ninyo nga ang button bitaw ninyo sample sa inyong design lugar, butangan lugar ninyo og 1 2. Then guys, nalimot daytod ko, if you are creating a software, you don't need to kuan ha kanang magbuhat na isometric view, top view, bottom view, wala na ha. Kung software mo guys, diretso na mo sa front view. Then of course, if you are creating multiple pages, then i-praise to ninyo or i-print to ninyo yung mga pages, web pages, okay, mga design. So ana, okay, so let's say for example ang inyong hologram project is kanaang murag e-commerce like Lazada. So homepage, paste ninyo. Dayon second page, shopping. Of course, you have a kanang cart or shopping cart page ana na makita sa viewer lugar ang mga gipampalit. Then of course, you have payment or gateway nga web page. So kana post po na ninyo. So kamoy bahala guys. Okay? So muna siya ha sa software. Okay? So for software also guys, if you want to create a kanang murag design, you may search this one, okay? For softwares, you may search this website. I'll just kuha na lang siguro, yatag na lang na ko, nalimot ko na. Pero yatag na ko na, naitsada na nga software for kanang creating mock-up design. So, after, nga, of course, after, if you are hardwares, you need to define or put every modules or materials that kanang related sa inyong project. Let's say, for example, in this one, hardware man siya, so ibutang nako dire. Box, quantity isa, description, sudanan sa mga electronic devices. Purpose. Okay? So, ang purpose niya ni is to store, okay? So, gibutangan ako siya description and purpose, guys. Pwede ra ni namo gyud mga uban nga ang description niya, purpose na pod niya. So, pwede ra nimo i-copy paste, okay? Pero naman ko, like for example, sa software or sa networking, na mga description dito nga mao ni ang description based sa inyong na-search sa Google or unsa ba. So, of course, you need to put the purpose pod kung unsa bay purpose ana nga device or materials sa inyuhang project, okay? So, munang naay inana siya. Okay. Pero napoy instances nga si description and si purpose usara. Okay? So, kamoy bahala discern ana tanaw na ko na inyong papers man pod. Then lastly guys, after you create or after you insert the designs for your prototypes, I need you to create a thorough or step-by-step instructions on how stakeholders, users can use your device or system. Okay? So that would be your activity for this kanang for this week. So aside from of course guys, after you kuan na niya, after nga kining mabuhat na ninyo ning prototype and everything, you need to present this one sa inyo ang client. So sir, how do we present this one sa among client? Just try to kuan lang siguro guys. Kung pwede video, YouTube video baka pwede ara, okay? Or kung gusto mo og screenshot lang sir, di mo maka-video sir kay wala may pang-upload, then screenshot, okay? Screenshot of kanang your presentation. Or kung nagamit mo Gmeet or kung wala screenshot, picture na lang yun, pwede ra, okay? So don't worry because I will give that activity next week pa, which is 14, okay? So 14 ang 14 pa na siya nga activity ha. So I think that would be all for kanang whole activity or kanang akong pag-present or discussion. So if you have any questions guys, you may chat sa kanang atong thread nga gibutang nako didto. Of course guys, maglisod ko og kanang answer sa tanan ninyo nga mga question, especially kung mag-messenger man no, kay si Messenger usay dagan guys tanan mga dagan pud ga-chat bitaw inana. So munang matanbunan nako kung mag-personal personal message mo or mag-direct message DM mo. So ang akong suggestion guys, mag-create ng kog thread ani, mag-post man ko ani sa FB group, dito mo mag-comment. Okay? Kaya kung dito mo mag-comment, paminti man ko ga-check dito sa tong mga groups. Makita gito na ako paminti. Kaya kung sa Messenger na usahay makadawat kog daghan kay nga volume sa mga DMs or chat sa uban ako nga mga students, So manang ang inyong mga query di na ko gakatubag. So mura na siya ang technique ha. Namoy mga pangutana basta kay dili lang siya ingon nga kanang kuan nga pangutana. Kung personal na nga pangutana or sa ba kinahanglan ba na siya og kanang privacy, then you may approach me and chat inana. Pero again dili gyapon na siya assurance nga kanang matubag na ako. As I've said, there are a lot of students na ka-chat mo nang say matambunan. So, okay, that would be all for this kanang discussion, guys. Thank you and have a nice day. Goodbye.